Ka halal Yahweh Bashim Yoshai Bashim Rekal Kodash Brakti Yahweh Brakti Yahweh Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.
The to the elders of GMS, great master. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom to the elect of the 12 tribes who are scattered abroad. Greetings. Alright, so this one is about unjust laws. Alright. What precept you got there, brother?
All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
So, brother and I was watching that Little House on the Prairie thing, and it goes on about the laws. So they broke the treaty and then took the land. You made a law, made this treaty law thing, and now you done broke it. You done put good for evil, and you acting like it's good. That ain't right. To give an example, a real world example, because the Native Americans, that happened to them with their treaties, if you didn't know about history. And also, martial law. If martial law gets declared, certain laws can be legally broken. Alright, so you're putting evil for good. You're putting darkness for light. Even though Esau got laws in this world that ain't right from the start. But something that's like, well, no murdering. Murder is now legalized. If the troops feel like it. Or for something. You stepped on their shoe. Now you get murdered. These places are unjust. This is unjust decrees pursuing to the scriptures. It's hypocrisy. Isaiah chapter 10 verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. Alright, so you got a law. You're supposed to follow that law. Otherwise, you'll be a hypocrite. Alright? So we're going to follow this law. This law is established. We will not break the law. Writes another law saying, in time of emergency, I can break this law. Yeah, alright. Murder is not legal. But if you step on the shoe in the time of martial law, it is legal according to this document right here. That's an unrighteous decree for hypocrisy to be legalized. It's like they made it not sin anymore. It's okay. When it's not okay, murder is murder. Not supposed to do murder. Murder is being used as an example here.
When the righteous are in authority.
Slacky, bro, what precept?
Proverbs 29 and verse 2.
Alright. 29 verse 2. Had it on pause there. Alright.
Okay. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
That's self-explanatory. When the Israelites are ruling in the kingdom of heaven, which is covenant of, starting with Yahweh on top, Yahweh the top Israelite, the people will rejoice. The people of this world rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, who is the wicked, pursuant to the scriptures, the border of wickedness, Esau is known as the border of wickedness. Who rules the earth now? Pursuant to Job chapter 9 verse 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who rules the world now? The wicked. Who rules the world now? The so-called white man. Not the China man, not the Japanese man, not the Korean man. The so-called white man is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. And he is Esau pursuant to the scriptures, the border of wickedness. So when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Give a lot of examples of the people mourning now in this man's rulership. Rent payments and so on and so forth with that. And high prices. Unjust prices. Unjust scales being used for buying and selling. An unjust balance is abomination to Yahweh, but just what is his life pursuant to the book of Proverbs. You got another one, brother?
Yes. The book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach and the Apocrypha, chapter 12 and verse 10.
Got it.
All right. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Self-explanatory there. As iron rusteth, iron truly does rust. So is his wickedness. So his wickedness is like iron rusting. Iron will rust and rust and rust. And keep on rusting. Don't rust iron. Don't do it. Iron gonna rust. Let's say if you could make iron talk. Don't rust iron. Iron says, I ain't gonna rust. It still rusts. This man says, don't worry, I'm not wicked anymore. I've changed. It's still gonna rust. It's still gonna be wickedness. That which is crooked cannot be made straight. Could you get that one, brother? Can a leopard change his spots?
Sure.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 15. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. That which is crooked, what Yahweh Shemel Shai has made crooked, will stay crooked. You cannot change it, old mortal man. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 13. Consider the work of God. Consider the work of Yahweh Shemel Shai. For who can make that straight which he hath made crooked? All right, you got that precept, brother?
Yes, this is Jeremiah chapter 13 and verse 23.
23. Jeremiah chapter 13 verse 23.
Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Esau is accustomed to do evil. He will not change from it. Can an Ethiopian change his skin? That's a good question. Can he? He can't. Now someone might say, well, he can bleach his guy. He's not changing his skin. If they scar themselves, you see the point. They can't really change their skin. Not like that. Can a leopard his spots? A leopard can't do that. Esau can't change. Yahweh Shai hath made this man crooked, and he will remain crooked. The potter and the clay, pursuant to the scriptures, Esau can be likened unto being clay. Now, of course, in those scriptures, in the scripture I'm thinking about, it's pertaining to the Israelites. But creation in itself can all be likened unto clay. All right, you got a piece of Malachi 2, 1, brother?
Yeah, Micah.
Oh.
Micah 2 and 1.
Sorry, okay. Micah 2 and 1, KJV. Got it.
All right. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Alright, so you devise iniquity. How can we legalize breaking our own law? I got it. Let's make another law that says we can break this law. And there you have it. Can't do anything. You go before a judge, you're being convicted of murder. But according to this document, it says murder is legal. Huh? This is twisted. So what's legal, what ain't? Unless they, I forgot the word, entitle themselves to commit that act that broke their own law. So yes, this is entitlement. You are entitled to commit an illegal act versus me, I have to follow it, which is hypocrisy. You are entitled to commit murder while I can't. Okay. And they legalize it. All right, you got another one, brother?
Yes, Job chapter 9 and verse 24.
Okay. Martial law, they can legalize breaking their own law. Got it.
Okay. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
We went into that earlier. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Who rules the world now? So-called white man. It's not the China man. It's not the Korea man. It's not the Japanese man. None of them. The Japanese, none of them. It's not the African man. It's not the Israelites, of course. It's not the Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Dominicans, Guatemalans, the Panamanians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, North American Indians, Seminole Indians, the Argentines, the Chileans. It's not the Colombians, the Uruguayans, and it's not the Mexicans. And it's not any of their descendants are scattered across the world that just look like other nations, but actually go back to these people. Who runs America? So-called white man. Who runs Russia? So-called white man. He covered the face of the judges thereof. He covered the face of the Heavenly Father. Heavenly Father is referred to as the judge in the scriptures. Yahweh Shai, he counts as a judge. Israelite men, they are judges. He whitewashed him. Another word is iconoclasm. He covered the faces of the angels. He iconoclasm the women and children. If you didn't know, women and children are not judges, though. If not, where and who is he? If this man ain't the wicked that the Bible speaks of, where and who is he? Maybe they're on Mars. What was that movie? Something from Mars. They came from Mars.
Invaders from Mars.
Maybe they're from Mars. Maybe they didn't get here yet. Some invaders going to come from Mars. And they're going to be the wicked that the Bible speaks of and rule the world. No. The wicked is here now on the planet Earth. The earth is now. It is given into the hand of the wicked now. You can learn that through Bible prophecy. It's being ruled over now by the wicked. And the so-called white man runs the world. But soon, he will set over it one that is profitable. Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 verse 4. Sirach chapter 10 verse 4. Verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his offices. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Wow, this explains a lot. As the judge of the people is himself. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his offices. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is. So if your ruler is abominable nation-fied and crazy stuff and freaky stuff and so on and so forth, such are all they that dwell therein. That's why all these people in America is abomination-fied, deviations against nature-fied, which is going into LGBTQ and so on and so forth. Remember that Bohemian Grove thing where the president was like, let me get it, the quote. It says, this is from Richard M. Nixon, Bohemian Grove, this is pertaining to that, is the faggotiest thing I ever heard of. If I'm right there, I remember him saying S-H-I-T in here, but oh well. You see, he said it's the faggotiest thing. That, yes. So if the ruler is like that, how are the people going to be? All these faggots in America. Verse 3, and a wise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. So the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and he gave it, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. But in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. The people are mourning now, which means what? The wicked are bearing rule. In case if somebody were to say, well, maybe the people from Mars didn't get here. Well, the people's mourning now. That means the wicked is bearing rule now. And in due time, we're still waiting for one to be set over it that is profitable when the people will rejoice. Because when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. You got another precept, brother?
Yes, Obadiah 1 and 3. We're going to read verses 3 and 4.
Obadiah 1 and 3. 3 and 4. Okay.
Okay. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Oh, it said clefts.
The clefts. Slakia.
Yes.
Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
The pride of thy mind. Obadiah 1:3. Let's get Blue Letter Bible. BLB for short. Type it in. Obadiah 1. The word there for heart is the mind. In thy heart is heart. Lab.
Strong's H3820. Lave.
Mind. You know it's not going to be a heart beating his chest. Alright, so you went into there for heart, meaning the mind. The pride of thy mind hath deceived thou that dwells in the clefts of the rock. Esau was at one point living in the clefts of the rock. And this gives also an example. This is Mount Seir, Esau's original home. Is this not built into rock? It's mount. Keyword mount. Mountain is rock. So that's an example of clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground? This man is high in the power seat now. His habitation is high. High where? High in the power seat. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, eagles fly high into the sky. They look down upon other birds and stuff and so on and so forth. You know, eagle goes up, they look down upon the other birds. Look down upon animals and so on and so forth. It can go. But if you're comparing birds and stuff, you say like the other nations are birds, when the eagle goes higher than all the other birds and looks down upon them. And the eagles are very dangerous to the other birds. And though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, he got his satellites and his space stations. Thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. Any other precepts you got, brother?
No, that was all.
All right, and on that note, Shalom.
Kyle
Halal Yahweh, Bashem Yoshai, Bashem Rakak Kodash, Brakte Yahweh, Brakte Yahweh Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.
The answer, El Jimas, great millstone. Shalom to you, like of the 12 tribes, we are scattered abroad, which will go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel by blood. Read it out earlier, the 12 tribes chart. Scattered abroad. Shalom.